So this reading is going to be the shadow side of each of the zodiac signs. It is going to be a very fast thing that you guys can read more into. You can take a screenshot of the card. Maybe you'll get more information from it if you actually, really gaze into it. But we're starting with Aries, the first zodiac sign. And your shadow side is bride in a cage. So this has to do with communication, contracts, agreements, maybe even siblings for some of you. But what I'm feeling is there's somebody that it could be an ex-wife, or it could be someone who you've been engaged to but you've not actually married. It could be someone who has taken on the role of someone that you would be married to, but they're not getting the title or the benefits. It could be something like that. So I'm saying either the person you're dealing with feels like this or you feel like this, but that's what it feels like. It feels like things are not able to move forward, potentially with a romantic relationship of some sort, or are not moving forward. For some of you, I'm going to be honest with you, you may have lost a spouse at some point in time, and maybe that person is held forever in your memory. There's something along that line that is causing a disconnect and a shadow side within you. This also could have something to do with old memories from a previous marriage or a previous relationship, or even have to do with assets from the old relationship. I'm going to be honest, I also heard for some of you, it could be that somebody that you're with finds a picture of your ex in your closet or in a drawer or something like that as well. But there's something that you're holding on to as it relates to a old partner. Okay? So let's go on now to Taurus. For Taurus, I want to let you guys know I'm not reading the definitions of the cards. I'm telling you what I feel off of these, okay? But for Taurus, I'm feeling as if your shadow side is revenge, disguised as something beautiful, meaning that you're disguising something as an act of kindness or love or friendship when it's actually underhanded type of revenge kind of energy, or jealousy. It could even be jealousy. The thorns are what I'm feeling as I talk. So this is what I'm seeing for you guys. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that because I told you this reading's going to be short, but I feel like the revenge is a dish best served cold kind of theme for Taurus. So now let's go on to Gemini. For Gemini, you have I Won't Cry for You. This is holding back, repressing yourself. You have feelings for someone that you are withholding. And it may be because your feelings are hurt, or their feelings are hurt, something like that. But it almost feels like you want to give someone your heart, but you're choosing to withhold the emotion. I don't know, for whatever reason. All right. So for some of you, this could have something to do with roots, family, stability, home, that kind of thing. You're giving someone a piece of your heart, but not all of it. All right, so let's go on to Cancer. For Cancer, you also got black flower fragrance. This has something to do with your relationship with other people, or it could involve a marriage. But I feel the same thing with you guys. It has to do with revenge. But the difference that I have in this one, I feel as if you think that you are showing love through acts of revenge. And this is turning out to be a shadow side that's going to not be conducive in the end. Some of you, that you're filled with some sort of jealousy towards someone. There's a maybe competition or something like that. For some of you, I get a stained marriage, whatever that means. And it could be friendship too, but that's the way it's coming through. So then let's go through to a Leo. For Leo, your shadow side is coming up as envious gluttony. So this is a belief system. This could be about higher education, spirituality, philosophy, foreign travel, foreign places, foreign lands. Could be any of that. But the feeling that I get from this is someone who has a deep jealousy streak. And the thing is that there's a jealousy, but there's not a willingness to work to attain the level of the person that they are envious of. Now, remember, I should have said that with everybody, but when it gets kind of ugly, I have to say this. This could be, that you are doing this, or that you're dealing with someone who's like this and you're not taking care of it. But that is the feeling. It's kind of, some of you may be envious of someone who is more experienced, or more spiritual or something like that. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. What else do I see? My eyes, I don't have my glasses on right now, so my eyes are not that great right now. But the feeling is that you're envious of somebody, but you're not willing to put in the work to reach that status, or whatever it is. Okay. So let's go on now to Virgo. For Virgo, I only intended to pull one card, but all three came out, and I'm going to leave it that way. What is your shadow side? Atonement. Atonement for me, and I'm not talking about what it actually means, but how I feel about it, is it's basically you're trying to make someone atone for their sins, or what you consider to be a sin, or to be unjust or incorrect in your philosophy. But the thing is, in this reading, it's saying that you yourself are wearing a mask. You're not showing yourself as you truly are. And then the last card is naked before the stars. So it's a sense of shame. So you're trying to make someone suffer for something, even though you're wearing a mask and you have a sense of shame regarding the situation or regarding a similar situation. So then now we'll go on to Libra. For Libra, you also got Bride in a Cage. So the feeling from this is that your shadow side has to do with an ex. This could be an ex-husband or wife, or girlfriend or boyfriend. It could even be an ex-employer or old situation. But I'm going to leave it as love because it feels more like that. It feels as if there may be an ex that's involved in the picture, whether it's literally them coming back, or them causing trouble, or it's just your subconscious thoughts because of them. For some of you, it could be that there is someone who is taking on all the responsibilities of a spouse, but they're not being given the title or the benefit of this. Or it could be that you're refusing to commit to someone. It could even be that. But it mostly just feels like a subconscious feeling involving an old love situation. It also could have something to do with assets around someone that you were with in the past, or jealousy around someone from your past. And as I told I believe it was Aries, this situation could be something where somebody finds a picture of your ex, even for some of you, in your closet or in your dresser or something like that. So you might want to be careful and make sure to clear that energy. And now we are going to go on to Scorpio. For Scorpio, your shadow side is the card Alone in the World. So this may have something to do with your health, your daily routine, your daily duties, but you're feeling exposed and alone. But I don't feel like, this is the thing, I don't feel like you're suffering as far as you have everything that you need and maybe some more, but you're feeling exposed and alone. And this may be your shadow side right now. Learning to be comfortable alone, or to expose yourself to people in a way that brings together like minds or belief systems. It could be something like that. Some of you also may be searching for love and you just haven't found the right person, and that's kind of turned into a shadow side for you. So let's go on to Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, your shadow side is coming through as gilded regret. So regrets that you hold or cling to. It could involve children, creativity, or pleasure. But you're feeling some sort of regret that you will not let go of here. Interesting. And for a lot of you, it does have to do with the child because of the number 5 for the 5th house. Plus, it looks, maybe it's not, but it looks like a childish type person in the reading that looks like a child, but from another planet or something. Interesting. Either way, it doesn't have to be. But this is just talking about holding on to regret rather than releasing it, letting it go, and moving on. So then we're going to go to Capricorn, who is going to be next. For Capricorn, you also got I Won't Cry for You, just as Gemini did. This is repressing your feelings. This is holding on to bitterness, sadness, rejection, anger. This is giving someone a piece of you, but never giving yourself fully to anyone. This is feeling as if I get this like I want to give up kind of feeling, and I don't mean that in the way that it sounds. It's more like I've given all I can give, or I've given all I'm going to give. This is all I have left. But as I said, the main thing to know is it's basically holding on to sadness, bitterness, and rejection, most likely regarding a love or romantic relationship. But for some of you, it also can have to do with home, roots, family, and stability. So let's go on now to Aquarius. For Aquarius, the card that you got is the child I was meant to be. This is the number 8, which is the house of transformation. So for some of you, you may be feeling as if you've lost your innocence or you've lost your direction. Maybe some of you are feeling like you're just not having fun at anything that you do anymore, and you're looking to find that joy and happiness that you had as a child. For some, it could also be that there was trauma as a child, or as you became older, that may have taken away that childlike quality to you. So some of you may be needing to or are working on finding the child within, okay? And if not, it may be saying that you need to find that child within. So now let's go on to Pisces. Interesting. So Pisces, you got the same thing as Aquarius, and yes, I shuffled them. So I'm going to tell you before I got to that, there were some that sort of came out but didn't fully come out, so I didn't count them. But for some of you, you may be dealing with so many lies around you that you've begun isolating yourself, okay? Or it could be that you've told so many lies that you've kind of created a home for yourself within the lie. But what actually came out for you was the child I was meant to be. So the same thing could be true of you. It could be that you feel as if you have lost your childhood or lost your innocence or your sense of play. And this may be something that you need to work on. Learn to thrive within your childlike energy and try not to be so serious about everything, okay? So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and or comment. Comments do help with the algorithm. As you may have noticed, my subscribers go up and down constantly, by 200, and it's like there's no possible way that it's actually going up and down that much that quickly. So I think it has to do with if people comment or they don't comment and that kind of thing, whether they send traffic your way. So like I said, what you can do to interact, even if it's just a hello or a like or sharing it out, it all helps. So thank you guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye.